the Alkalo of Tanji, who was warned last year in a press release, and the Alkalo of Batokunku, who was warned, have immediately been suspended. As I said, we'll continue to deal with unscrupulous people who are taking government resources, selling it for their selfish use. As a result, the Alkalo of Tanji, who was warned last year in a press release, and the Alkalo of Batokunku, who was warned, have immediately been suspended from duties, and the governor have been directed to make sure they hand over all materials, instruments related to their offices to the governor until we find two people, until we find replacement to replace them. And that policy will continue. We'll move on to make sure that all those found wanting, whether they are local authorities or whether they are in government, will be dealt with. No sacred cow will exist anymore. In land management, land usage, we must stand up to defend our country. This is what we want to make sure that every citizen have a right to make sure this resources belongs to all of us. And we must work together to make that happen. And when you are buying land, be sure you are not buying a car. Make sure due diligence is done. Make sure you find out whether that person selling that land, it belongs to him or not. You don't buy land as if you are buying a car. It's not the same. And that's the mistake most Gambians are doing. You must make due diligence before you spend your money. And I urge you all to make sure that we really take that line of action. And as I said, the game is not over. We are on it. We'll give you further detail very soon on our housing, affordable housing program. We are getting somewhere. Hopefully, in a month's time, we'll give you a press briefing. That will be a positive one. So that at least Gambians, for once, can stop paying rent that goes to owners. Let them pay rent that goes to their ownership. Because that's what we want. Pay rent, but let it be your money owning the property. Rent to own. Not rent at the end of, even when you die next day, they give your family notice to leave. You have nowhere to take your kids. I think this government wants to put an end to that. We are praying. We are moving. We are very close. Keep praying for us and help us. The president is pressing us to move forward, to move quick. We are moving slowly but surely. And hopefully we'll get there at the right time. Again, I call on all the officials involved to be more transparent, to make sure what we do become public for the public to see, for everybody to know that that's what we are doing.